Luke can't come to mine because I'm staying on the sofa. My Auntie Georgie's staying in my room because she's having a nervous breakdown. Last Saturday she walked into a Turkish supermarket and took her coat off. Turns out she had nothing on underneath. Started shouting, "Who's gonna fuck me then?" Trying to get the men to touch her and stuff. She fell backwards into a tower of chickpeas and knocked herself out. They took her to the hospital, the doctors examined her. They said there was physical evidence that she'd been raped. But Auntie Georgie hasn't been raped, and she hasn't been working as a prostitute, and she just wants to sleep. That's what she's been shouting at my mum anyway. My mum tried to put her arm around her and she went, "Fucking nuts." So the doctor came around, gave her some strong sedatives. She's pretty much been sleeping ever since. That's why I'm here. To feed a spastic cat, fucking Boris Johnson. But one sec. Me? Well, you know that lie, Luke? He's just dumped me. Just like that. Posted the word vanilla on my timeline. Everyone saw it before I got to delete it. I was in a state, so I called Soph. Thought she might say, "I told you so," because she hates Luke and I've barely seen her for the past 2 months, but she was amazing. She told me to come round, we'd get secretly pissed and post shit about his dick on Facebook. So we drank 2 bottles of her mum's Echo Falls. Told her how he came in like 30 seconds and how he'd never go down on me, and she was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." Sophie went to summer camp and an oboe player went down on her. She said it was like fucking amazing. She told me about it in all this detail and I was feeling all like... So, she asked me if I wanted to try it. I just said yeah. We were in a living room and her mum was at legs, bums and tums.
Are you honest?
My lord.
Are you fair?
What means your lordship?
And if you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty.
Good beauty, my lord. I've not better commerce than with honesty.
Aye, truly. For the power of beauty can sooner transform honesty from what it is to a bawd than the force of honesty can translate beauty into his likeness. This was sometime a paradox, but now the time gives it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord, you made me believe
And
so.
you should not have believed me. For virtue cannot so inoculate our old stock, but we shall relish it. I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? But yet I could accuse me of such things, that it were better my mother had not borne me. I am proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offences at my beck than I have thoughts to put them in, imagination to give them shape, or time to act them in. What should such fellows as I do crawling between earth and heaven? We are arrant knaves all, believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where's your father?
At home, my lord.
Then let the doors be shut upon him, that he may play the fool nowhere but in his own house. Farewell.
Help him, sweet heavens.
If thou dost marry, I'll give thee this plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow. Thou shalt not escape calumny. Farewell. Or if thou wilt needs marry a fool. For wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them. Go to, and quickly to.
Heavenly powers restore him.
I have heard of your paintings too, well enough. God hath given you one face. You make yourself another. You jig, you amble, you lisp, and you nickname God's creatures, and you make your wantonness your ignorance. Go to, I'll have no more on it. It hath made me mad. I say we shall have no more marriages. Those that are married already, all but one shall live. The rest shall keep as they are. Go to, I'll have no more on it.
Oh, what a noble mind is here overthrown. Courtiers, soldiers, Scholars eye, tongue sword. The expectancy and rose of the first state, the glass of fashion and the mould of form, the observed of all observers, quite down. And I, of ladies most dejected and wretched, the sucked the honey of his music vows, now see that most noble and sovereign reason. Sweet bells, jangled out of tune and harsh, that unmatched form and feature of blown youth blasted with ecstasy. Oh, woe is me! I've seen, to see what I see. It's only that he was so good to me, Rodolfo. He was always the sweetest guy. You don't know him. He razzes me all the time. I know he doesn't mean it. I'd be so ashamed if I made him sad. Because I always dreamt when I got married, he'd be happy at the wedding and laughing, and now he's mad all the time and nasty. Tell him you'd live in Italy. Just tell him, and maybe he'd start to trust you a little, see? Because I want to make him happy. And I like him, Rodolfo. I can't stand it. If I was a wife, make a man happy instead of going at him all the time. I can tell a block away when he's blue in his mind and just wants to talk to somebody quiet and nice. I know when he wants a beer or he's hungry before he even says anything. I can tell when his feet hurt. I mean, I know him, and I'm supposed to turn around and make a stranger out of him? I don't know why I gotta do that. I don't get it. I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She made good view of me, indeed so much that methought her eyes had lost her tongue. She did speak and start distractedly. Oh, she loves me! Oh, sure, the cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's rings. Why, he sent her none. I am the man, if it be so as 'tis. Poor lady, she were better love a dream. Ooh, disguise, I see thou art a wickedness, wherein the pregnant enemy does much. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love, as I am woman. How will this fetch? Oh, my master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, fond as much in him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. Oh, thriftless sigh shall poor Olivia breathe. Oh, time, thou must untangle this, not I. It's too hard a knot for me to untie.